a lot to me. When she first asked me to speak, suddenly I had so much to say. Then, in the moment, didn't know what to say, if that makes any sense. See, when you know a person who has been a part of your life for so many years, you don't typically think of specific attributes or part of the individual. You just see that person as that person. That was Vinod. Anita and I have known Vinod for several decades. We have known him as our neighbor, as a friend, and fellow student at this ashram. Vinod was someone who others always aspired to emulate. Although the road to perfection was always in the construction, but in my mind, he seemed to symbolize perfection in this practical and imperfect world. Life is not without challenges. Vinod's life was no exception. Especially the past 2 years have been particularly difficult and challenging. But I never heard him complain or saw a frown on his face. Every time I met him, as in the neighborhood when they were walking, Neelam and Vinod and me and Anita were walking in the neighborhood, he just was always positive and rejoiced life, no matter how short. Many at the ashram were surprised to hear about Vinod's passing, as he had been continuing to come here and be active just until a few weeks ago. I will also share with you some of the thoughts from Anita and CJ and Jab and Vinod's Samdi, who cannot come here and speak because of the constraints of time. Anita remembers Vinod as a very sweet, loving, and patient individual, always ready to listen and help others. Anita also remembers that Vinod was brilliant with numbers, and I couldn't agree with her more. Numbers is not my greatest strength. I don't know how I made it through the college of math, but I did okay. Don't ask me how. I'll share with you one experience relevant to these numbers. At one time I was thinking of buying a car, but I always get intimidated by these dealers, so I was procrastinating. So one day I get a call from Vinod, Vasu, come and meet me. He was at the dealer. I go there, I sat in front of the salesman, Vinod by my side. He had worked out all the numbers and more discounts I could think of. And I just signed where I was asked to sign. I had great faith and confidence in his judgment and ability with numbers. And the best part is, I didn't have to talk to a salesman even once. Not that I have anything against car salesmen. Here's what CJ and Jab and Sonal's parents have to say about Vinod. Vinod Bhai was a balanced, brave, and calm person. Sympathy and empathy were his hallmark. He was considered a leader in his family. His passing is a great loss to all of us, and will greatly miss him. He always told the family, and I quote here, whenever you take any step in life, do it with courage and confidence. Face the challenges with calmness. We often say that, again I quote, we are blessed and we should be thankful to the Lord every moment of our lives. These were not just his empty words. I saw Vinod as a living example of this. When the rest of us here heard noise, he had an uncanny ability to hear music in that. He could sift through complex material and crystallize the bottom line message and express the clear thoughts. When people would ask him in a panic, when the market is sinking, stock market is sinking, what should I do? Vinod would say, nothing. Hang in there. It'll come up. Message of just chill. Hearing all of this paints a picture of a very serious man. But I have to tell you, he had a funny and a lighter side to him. We shared many laughs together. Of course, it was not fun when I was subject of the joke, but knowing that he always meant well with that fun. And finally, I want to share with you this final thought. During the past several decades, ever since we began having Swamiji's Gita classes in our house, I have seen Vinod's deepening of his Shraddha. In fact, he left us. When he left us, this was reflected in his final words of gratitude. Vinod, we will always miss you. And wherever you are, I want to thank you for leaving us with so many memories of you that we can cherish. Thank you.